Maurice here, back for another Power Pack training. Today, I'm going to talk about how to get social media marketing clients when you're brand new. You got no experience, you're a newbie, you're broke, perhaps you've tried other opportunities, Shopify and all the other Amazon, all these other opportunities out here, and you haven't gotten any success. You're new to social media marketing and you're like, Maurice, give me the shimmy. I want to get those $1,000 to $2,000 a month clients. What should I do? Well, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and I'm going to help you guys to get clients, and not only to get clients, but to get unlimited clients. So watch this video 1,000 times. Let it really sink into your subconscious mind on what's necessary to get your first client. In fact, why don't we do an exercise, okay? I want you guys to just think about this for one moment, all right? You can get your first 3 clients this week, okay? All right? How would you go about doing that? Well, first of all, notice what I just did. You got to set a goal, okay? Please write that down, ladies and gentlemen. In the mind first before it manifests in the physical realm. A lot of you guys just magically think things are just gonna appear. It appears in your mind first. It appears in the mind first, and then it appears in the pocket. Mind first, then pocket. So the first thing we need to establish, if you guys want to get clients, and I'm gonna give you guys an example, is it must start in the mind first. How do you hit a big goal? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you got to set a goal if you want to hit it. You know what I mean? And if you swing at a baseball and it's not there, ladies and gentlemen, you can't hit it. And most of you guys are just swinging in the air. You're just swinging. You're not hitting anything. And the reason why is you don't have a goal. You don't have anything you're aiming towards. So the first thing you must do is lay out a goal. So we want to do 3 and 7. Okay. A lot of you guys will say, Maurice, I don't even have 0. That's okay. Set it down. We want to get 3 clients in the next 7 days. Okay. So the first thing we got to do is we got to set a goal. We set a goal. Okay. Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. When I first started doing SMMA, I was overworked, underpaid. I was working a warehouse job. I had more month than the end of the money. I had more month than money. And I was tired, okay? I was like, I'm tired of making $10 an hour slaving, working for somebody else. Something has to change. This was my thinking, ladies and gentlemen. So when social media dropped upon my lap, I was ready for an opportunity, okay? I was ready to roll my sleeves up and put in the same effort that I put in for this job, this dead-end warehouse job, that was paying me $10 an hour, where I was working at night in the rain. It was cold, driving a forklift, the wind hitting my face. I was bundled up. It was freezing. Some nights it was hot, and I wanted to be at home in the bed, sleep. Here I am working at 1 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock at night, looking up, seeing the stars. I wanted to be at home in a warm bed. So when I was approached by SMMA, I said, man, I'm going to work as hard as I do on my job, in my agency, in my business, okay? Because I was like you, I was trying to find everything. I was doing all type of other stuff. But I knew I had to put forth work ethic. So the next thing, as a newbie, if you're brand new, okay, I was brand new, okay? And if you want the same results, how I went literally from warehouse to literally making $10,000 a month to, making $100,000 my first year in social media marketing, is that you got to set a goal. I set a goal. I said, if I can get 5 clients, okay, I'm giving you guys the exact mindset and the exact strategy I had as a newbie, okay? I had a goal. I said I needed 5. If I could get 5 people to pay me $1,000 each per month, I can fire that job. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. You got to have a goal. You guys see, I just didn't say, oh man, let me get in social media marketing. Let me get a client. No, I set an objective. I set a goal. You got to set a goal. And when you set a goal, you can aim towards it. And then what a goal also does it helps you to set up the activities you need to be doing daily. So now we're going to get into the activities that I did. I had to go. I wanted 5 clients paying me $1,000 a month. Okay. And I wanted to get this done literally in 30 to 60 days. I wanted to fire that job as quick as possible. It was sucking up time and it wasn't paying me enough. I got tired of going to the gas station with quarters and coins just to get gas. You know what I mean? I was tired of, eating things that I didn't want to eat and stuff like that. I wanted to eat steak. You know what I mean? I wanted to eat steak, gang. And that job wouldn't allow me to do that. I was tired of, eating McDonald's. You know what I mean? I wanted some steak and some filet mignon and some ribeyes. And I needed dinero to do that. So now that I have a goal, okay, how to get your first social media marketing client as a newbie, no experience. You set a goal, you got to go to work, okay? You got to set up activity. So here's the activity. This was my thinking. If I can just set aside a minimum of 1 hour to 2 hours a day and book 2 to 3 appointments a day, okay? So my strategy was this, okay? Once I understood what I needed to do, I got the course, the guy at the time, I found a course. He was selling the course. It was a good course. I got it. And I knew that my approach, okay, there was other strategies you could do at the time in this course. It was a great course. And I think I borrowed the money to get the course, or I just saved up for it, actually. And that's another thing. If you got a job, ladies and gentlemen, you do have capital. Stop saying you can't afford it. I just saved up a few checks and worked overtime to get this course. But anyway, I knew my approach would be cold calling, okay? I knew that cold calling was the fastest way because I had worked for some other companies before doing this type of marketing, okay? So I knew that cold calling would be one of the fastest ways for me to get clients, okay? And so I set up a schedule, 1 to 2 hours. So what you guys got to do is set up a schedule. I don't care what it is you're doing, whether it's cold calling, cold emails, Zooms, Looms, whatever. You got to be consistent, okay? And you got to work hard. This is not for wimps. This is not for those that just want something for nothing. You got to work if you want to climb, okay? So I picked up the phone and I began making calls, okay? Now, when I first started, gang, it wasn't all peaches and cream. It wasn't something that was just easy. I got beat up. And you're going to get beat up too. And that's okay. Because through the process of getting beat up, and all that really means is, ladies and gentlemen, is that I had a learning curve. Okay, write that down. You guys got to go through a learning curve. A lot of you guys are trying to avoid the path. You're not trying to go down the path of least resistance. You want something that's simple and easy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make, $10,000 a month, you're going to have to go through some blood, sweat, and tears, okay? Because I did. I went through blood, sweat, and tears, but here I am, making multiple 6 figures in SMMA. And that's because, ladies and gentlemen, I was willing to go to work. I was willing to sacrifice. I was willing to do whatever it took to get me to my objective of getting 5 clients paying me $1,000 a month so I could fire my job. Okay, you got to have a reason why you're doing what you're doing. A lot of you guys don't have a reason why, so you quit and give up. Don't quit and give up. Okay, you got to sacrifice. You got to invest in yourself. Notice that I said I got a course. Click the link in the description, grab the ICP course. You can get the scripts and rebuttals. It'll make it a little easier for you as you're making cold calls, okay? But it's one of the fastest ways. Another thing I did that you should do too is get a coach, okay? Put it on credit cards. Do what's necessary, gang. A lot of you guys are not willing to do what it takes to be successful, and it takes a lot to be successful, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It takes a lot to be an entrepreneur. And that's what you're eventually embarking upon when you start an agency. You're launching a business and you need a blueprint. You need help. You need mentors. That's why people buy franchises, because they get a cookie cutter process and then they have mentors and people to show them the way, a simple way. If you want to really short circuit your learning curve, you want to cut in the head of the line, you don't have time to wait, ladies and gentlemen, flat out. bar none, hire a mentor. Okay. Yes, it costs. It costs, I think, $2 to $3 million or $5 million to start a McDonald's franchise. Okay. $2 to $5 million the last time I checked. $900,000 to $1 million to start a Subway franchise. Okay. Now I want to give you guys an example of this. All right. You get a proven system that'll spit out cheeseburgers and milkshakes and all that and French fries. Okay, with McDonald's. But you got to pay $3 to $5 million. Or, okay, and remember, it's proven, okay? On average, in 7 years, you'll make $1 million with a McDonald's franchise. I researched this type of stuff, so that's how I know. Now, on the flip side, you could start, John's hamburger stand. You can start on your own, okay? You got to come up with all the marketing, the name, the brand, and all that type of stuff. Now, it may cost you $100,000 to start your own quote unquote mom and pop burger joint. Okay. And the burgers may be good. All right. But here's the thing statistically. Okay. 9 out of 10 businesses fail. Okay. Why is that? They don't have a proven track record, a blueprint. And that's what most of you guys are doing. Instead of getting a course and getting a coach and going down the path of least resistance, you want to try to figure all this stuff out on your own, just like the mom and pop hamburger stand. McDonald's is proven. You can get a proven system that'll spit out 6 figures and 7 figures a year, actually, depending on what location. 6 to 7 figures a year that's proven, okay? You don't see many McDonald's hamburger joints closing down. Why? Because they have a proven system. They have a proven system that works. So you're going to pay a lot, okay? But your chances of success is 99.9%. So if you want a 99.9%, you're tired of banging your head, hire a coach. Get somebody that knows how to make money and pay to get to the head of the line. And that's what I did essentially too. As I got further along and, started doing certain stuff, I said, let me get a coach. I want to get to the bigger money. Let me get more courses and stuff like that. I continue to grow myself. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you get a client as a newbie. Okay. You get the course, you follow it, you set a goal, you set aside 1 to 2 hours a day, you get on the phone, you're going to get beat up because you're learning a new skill, and you give it 90 days. Okay. Let me say that again. Give it 90 days. A lot of you guys make cold calls for 1 day and you quit. That's not how you get rich. You stick to it. You're going to get slapped. Bop, 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 bop. They're going to tell you no. Bop, 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 bop. You're not going to feel like doing it. You're going to be tired. Bop, 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 bop. You keep going. Okay? This is how you learn. Repetition is the mother of learning. Okay? You learn by doing. You don't learn by just watching my videos. You learn by picking this phone up, getting a course, investing in yourself. There's no such thing as something for nothing. Most of you guys are in SMMA and you haven't spent $1,000 on your education, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. It's the equivalent of you trying to go and be a medical doctor without paying for your education. You got to pay for your education, ladies and gentlemen. I just didn't even figure this thing out. I myself got a course at the very beginning. And I'm grateful I did, because it allowed me to find my way, fire my job, hit my goals, and hit 6 figures my first year. I was dedicated. I was hungry. A lot of you guys aren't hungry either. You don't have any desire. That's why you quit. You see, I had a desire, man. I was tired of working at night, man. That was my pain point. Find a pain point. Okay? A lot of you guys are looking for a magic bullet. I want an easier way, Maurice, than cold call. There is no easy way. Success is hard work and dedication. If any guru, anybody tells you it's easy, what I want you to do is delete and unsubscribe from that channel. Let me say that again. If anybody tells you that it's easy, okay? All right, that, oh man, it's a cakewalk, or you can just push this magic bullet and then clients just come to you, don't listen to them. Don't buy that course, okay? Because they are lying to you. Success takes work, It takes hard work and dedication. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right? Keep that in mind. So ladies and gentlemen, that's how you get your client. You can do this in 7 days. Click the link in the description. You guys can sign up for the course. You can get coaching. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Help spread the video. Help with the algorithm. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I put out fire like this for you guys on a regular. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.